former NFL GM Ran Carthon, talking about the 2026 quarterback draft class.
This draft is going to really be tricky because right now we're making Fernando Mendoza the number 1 pick, right? And he still could return to college. He should not do it. But then the big question is who's next?
Dante Moore.
And so if
Dante Moore might be number 1.
But here's the question with Dante Moore. Uncle Phil's pockets are deep out there in Oregon.
Ooh.
Right, so that's going to be
take a pay cut to come to the NFL.
Right, but that's the question. Well, I don't care if you like Dante Moore or you like Fernando Mendoza. The thing is who is QB 1 and 2, and then where does the next QB come after that? Mm-hmm. Right, so in all those teams, whether it's the Jags, whether it's Arizona being positioned to move up, they're going to have to leverage and mortgage the future to do it. But the Jets. Cleveland, it's only
Jags moving up to get a quarterback?
No, I didn't mean to say the Jags. I meant to say the Jets. But all these teams that need quarterbacks, and everyone keeps saying, oh, well, maybe they should wait till 27. That's what they said last year.
Wait till 26.
I do remember that.
I was guilty of it.
Wait till 26, and then now with 26, we're like, oh, maybe there's not enough coming out.
But here's
you can't keep kicking the can down the road. Just take a damn quarterback.
They did. They took 2, and they swung a miss.
Quincy, he's absolutely right about everybody's 26 quarterback class is going to be great. Now it's the 27 might be Moore or Mendoza. I know you've answered this. I have my own thoughts. Moore or Mendoza?
I think they're both really, really strong prospects. I think they're both quality top 5 prospects. I do wonder how well Moore's going to do in the pre-draft stuff. And if he does well in that pre-draft stuff, I think he could rise all the way to be the number 1 prospect in the class. I think Mendoza, if we're just looking at him in the 2 prospects from a on-film standpoint to where they stand right now, they got the whole college football playoff. They might be able to put more on tape here. But I think you feel more comfortable with Mendoza's film because there's just more evidence of him going through situations that are difficult for a quarterback to handle and him rising above those difficult circumstances. I think you'd be happy to get either one of those 2. I think Fernando's definitely coming out. It seems like every hour that ticks by, we're hearing more and more that Dante Moore is going to come out as well. So if those 2 come out, I think the Browns are in a good spot to take a quarterback because I think they're bona fide top 5 picks, both of them.
Yeah, Moore scares me a little bit. Just the games that I've seen, that scheme gets guys open, and there aren't a lot of NFL throws. And then, remember, he was the backup to Dillon Gabriel. He couldn't beat Dillon Gabriel out at Oregon a couple years ago.
That's not necessarily true, though.
Man, he was the backup.
He had to sit behind Dillon Gabriel, but have you heard, there's the Kenyon Sadiq clip where he's talking about we're going to be better next year because we got Dante Moore at practice lighting it up every week. He's going to be a Heisman candidate. And then you got to think about the politics with the portal. You bring in a guy with the portal with NIL. You got to start him. You can't really. It's college football, right? We've seen this where Terrell Pryor has to sit behind Todd Beckman for a year because Todd Beckman's a senior, but that didn't mean Terrell Pryor wasn't better than him, So I wouldn't really read too much into that. I think that Dillon Gabriel started over him at Oregon because they were paying Dillon Gabriel to be the starting quarterback last year at Oregon, and they wanted to try to win a national championship with a veteran quarterback, and that's what Dillon was. Dante, from all accounts, from everybody that's been at Oregon, they've been saying that he's been pretty good there for the last couple of years.
If you're taking him that high in the draft and he hasn't started but 1 full season, that scares the crap out of me. I'm not going to lie.